4 years of barking refraction was topped off quite nicely by Rachy50 saying, "What is it, no Atmo day?" How epic. So did Book 2 this morning in my comments section on the Black Swan video. Alright, so these elevation angle measurements are taken on no Atmo day for a globe to work, because you need geometric positions to be on the ground. And recently we've been told every single time we point out how the Earth is being measured that those measurements are not the ground. And they are. They're just not your globe ground. Refraction, you say? So definitely not the globe ground. It's all coming together quite nicely in 2024, is it not?
Nathan doesn't realise refraction would exist on a flat Earth too. Let's for a moment beg the question for Nathan that the Earth is flat, as he says. His horizontal line to horizon on flat Earth with no refraction. With refraction, oops, what now, Nathan? That's not horizontal. Let's look at some evidence.
Now, the apparent horizon does change position, as well as the ships beyond that horizon. So let's have a look at a day with normal atmospherics and compare that to a day with, say, very high refractive conditions. Hey QE, what if I could show you definitively that horizon does change vertical position? Or looming. Whoopsies, that was easy, barely an inconvenience. There goes the looming proof. So I guess looming is right back in play again, right? Tight.
There goes the line to the horizon being horizontal and measuring the Earth flat. Oopsies, refraction is a thing, so refraction destroys nothing but your black swan fallacy because you don't include refraction, and refraction is observed, whether you believe the Earth is flat or not. Refraction is an observable fact. It's not no Atmo day on flat Earth either, Nathan. So you have the same problem, but it's not a problem, you see, for the globe, because the globe can account for refraction.
Keep going past this, it's almost over.
Times the square root of the observer's height and feet.
No Atmo day, making the black swan fallacious, and we know you love your fallacies, Nathan. This would be the omission fallacy.
So, if we're omitting refraction, according to Rachy, then the position in the black swan and all horizons are never geometric. Ergo, when you take a elevation angle measurement to get your latitude, the lines can only be bent for a globe, and the position is not the ground. So, if it's refracted, the globe Earth immediately fails because of the requirement for elevation angle measurements with use of the horizon to match the surface of the ground in mapping. So if it's refracted, it's not geometric. And if it's not geometric, it's not the points on the ground.
Well, we can clearly see from this image here that the horizon is refracted. So if refraction means it's not the points on the ground, well then you're not measuring the ground flat then, are you, Nathan? Because the horizon is moving. So you're not measuring the ground flat then, are you, Nathan? Barking refraction kills a globe while ignoring it on a flat Earth and keep barking that it's measured flat is bullshit, and you know it.
Yeah, do you think after 4 years of barking refraction, you think Rachy50 would appreciate that refraction is the death knell of the globe?
No, because the globe can account for refraction. Meanwhile, you ignore refraction with your so-called it's measured flat. And we can see that refraction is an observable thing. It's an observable fact. So the Earth's not measured flat. Now, is it, Nathan?
Because you need the geometric horizon to be a point on the ground. Latitude is with reference to the ground. Latitude is with reference to the ground. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Oh dear QE, that's got to hurt, hasn't it, eh? Then there's this little black duck, swan. This is by Wolfie6020, the wrecker of all things that you hold dear, guys. Well, a funny thing happened on the way to Hawaii. I suggest you watch it, if you're game. Well, here is the things you're going to see. Wolfie, pilot extraordinaire, is flying over the Pacific. He's at cruising speed and cruising altitude of 41,000 feet. Now, on the instruments, he points out that there's an oncoming plane. That means a plane coming straight towards you, and it's 1,000 feet lower. And he can show that on the instrumentation. We know the instrumentation works because they don't crash and burn. So you can see that the plane is 20 to 25 nautical miles in front. So if we work with 20 nautical miles and 6,076 feet per nautical mile, that's 121,520 feet. For a 1,000 feet drop, that's a downward angle of 0.47 degrees. So yeah, have a look at this video. So how about we try that with Walter Bisland's Earth Curve calculator? Oh, look how well that matches what we just saw on the video. So the plane is at the top of the column on Walter Bisland's, and look what happens as Wolfie, thanks mate for doing this for me, moves the slider and simulates the plane approaching. And as it approaches, the plane drops below us and the horizon, as it must do. Well, what does this black swan show us? It shows us, inarguably, the horizon does not rise to eye level, certainly not when your eye is level at 41,000 feet. It also shows us that the horizon is unaffected by refraction at this height, and it also shows us that Walter Bisland's Earth Curve calculator is once again infallible, matching reality perfectly.
How about that?